I started.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Anime Fanaron here, and today I wanted to talk about when to expect DLC number 1 from Dark Souls 3. From Software has stated that DLC number 1 is expected in the fall of 2016, but could be earlier than this expected time frame. We could be looking at an August release for the first DLC, as with Dark Souls 2 having released a DLC after only 4 months back in 2014. I'm really hyped about this. I'm really puzzled to what the DLC is going to be about. I haven't really put too much thought into it, but I really hope they nailed it. I mean, with the previous 2 Souls games, they really did a great job with both the DLC, the Notorious of the Abyss, and the 3 DLCs that were in Dark Souls 2. I actually think the Dark Souls 2 DLCs were a lot better content than most of the rest of the game. Now, that's just my opinion. I love Dark Souls 2, but I'm really hoping they smash this one out of the park with the DLC in Dark Souls 3. Now, I just want to talk about some of my thoughts on this game. I absolutely love this game, except for one thing, and if most of you have played this game, you know that the poise system is completely non-functional right now. In Dark Souls 1, poise was a lot more grounded in the gameplay. What it allowed for is that you couldn't be staggered from enemies with quick attacks. In Dark Souls 2, they changed that a little bit, so if you were rolling, you didn't get staggered, but if you were moving and they hit you, it would stagger you just in the slightest. Now with Dark Souls 3, none of those seem to be the case so far. So either the poise system is completely non-functional, or it is created there and they just want to tweak some things and set it up at its fullest in some point in the game. Because honestly, like, the poise stats for all the armor sets in Dark Souls 3 have no relevance whatsoever. You should not base the armor you choose on poise. However, all in all, I really love this game from bottom to top. Like, I enjoyed all the bosses. I enjoyed all the side bosses, all the side areas. Gundyr was fucking awesome. The Nameless King was a beast. Straight animal. And I really, really liked the last boss in particular. Not only because of his appearance, but also the way he can change weapons and, you know, really change things up with his fighting style throughout the fight. And after you already beat him once, spoilers, he comes back and is in straight Gwyn mode. But if I had to label my favorite boss in this game, it would probably come down to the Nameless King, Ludix Gundyr, or the Lord of Cinder, you know. I can't. It's so hard to choose between any one of those 3, just because they're all really great bosses in their own areas. Nameless King rides a dragon, and then halfway through the battle, he just becomes a straight savage. Ludix just is a straight tank. No, like, bullshit, no magic, none of that shit. He is just a straight tank, and that's Nameless King using lightning, Lord of Cinder using magic, miracles, pyromancies, changing his weapons. I mean, all of these bosses in their own rights are absolutely phenomenal. With this particular build, I was going for a quality build mixed with a little bit of pyromancies. I chose the Assassin starter class, so I only had to put 1 point into Faith, and I put 4 points into Attunement just to give me 3 slots so I could use the Karthus Flame Arc and the Chaos Great Fire Orb. This is actually a really good build. I love this build. The Gothard Twin Swords that I'm using right there are heavy infused, so they're scaling, I believe, A with strength, and they're plus 10, so that's always a good thing. And on backup, I have the Curved Wolf Greatsword, and so I actually had to resort to farming them from, I believe it was the Keep Ruins Bonfire, and just farming that shit out until I got 10. But yeah, the Curved Wolf Greatsword is phenomenal. I highly recommend that weapon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it if you did, subscribe if you haven't. I'm Anime Fanaron, and I'll catch your lovely faces next time. Peace out, guys.